time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Danny Salazar will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the sixth inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the sixth. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Standing in, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
For Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. 2 balls and a strike to count from Danny Salazar. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Now another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
At the plate, Matt Chapman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Semien on second, Chapman on at first with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2 on a rope to the second baseman. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's Chris Davis now entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. First and second now. One man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Adames picks it up. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So now it's Mark Canha as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Sent out to straightaway center field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A's threaten, but leave him loaded. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now to the plate, Matt Duffy.
For the
and
Rays,
there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Duffy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
The left
Matt,
fielder.
I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Robertson, a 25-year-old. He's in his third season as a major league player. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Laureano waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fires into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
2-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see right there that the A's are currently tops in the AL in that department. Here's Robbie Grossman, lifetime against Danny Salazar. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. The count to the A's left fielder.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Profar gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air to center. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on
Batting
defense
nine.
today.
The
And guys,
catcher,
today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He could get the
Now
early
batting.
hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. He's set. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And quickly, Salazar's in front. 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only
batting,
1 away.
The third baseman.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. And there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Popped him up. Velasquez has a play. 2 down.
Wow, talk about frustrating.
Now batting.
Not what you want to do with the bases loaded.
Matt
A simple pop-up,
Olson.
and nothing productive comes out of that.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set, the 0-1. high in the air out to center field. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows.
And leading
he went
up
deep
for the
in
Rays,
the contest last night.
the right fielder, Austin
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Meadows.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And the pitch on 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so
Batting
he
fifth,
wants to get off on the right
the
foot here.
designated hitter,
The last thing he wanted
number 8.
was to walk the leadoff man.
So stepping in, Brandon Lowe. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a move over to first. Just keeping him close. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
So striding in, Willy Adames. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bottom of the second here with no score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Meadows stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone.
22.
And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Now
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jurickson Profar as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The second baseman,
Thank you,
number
Heidi.
11.
So digging in now, number 11, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 7.
Set to get his day started, Michael Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Seared down the first baseline, and the Rays are in the hit column, and this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written
The
all
third
over, but a
baseman,
great job by
number 5.
the right fielder to cut it off
Matt.
and keep him to a single.
Duffy.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was
Now
kind of a
batting,
high
left
degree of
fielder.
difficulty play that
Yo.
time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. This is foul right side. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 24, Avisail
Digging in for his second at-bat, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Duffy at second, Robertson at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The pause and the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Fegley has it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Robbie Grossman as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Robertson racing back, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs and 23 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Bo Taylor will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien.
Number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, That ball looks like a foot outside.
And it misses. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Chapman is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. First pitch of the at-bat, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Taylor on third with 2 out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1, and oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The set and the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's.
Ladies
Bo
and gentlemen,
Taylor will stay in the ball game, and she'll likely do the catching from here out.
For the Athletics. Now catching, number 46.
So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows.
He'll
lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Striding in, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fire sets his sights. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
2 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
This is on the ground over to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. It remains 1-0.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Glasnow
please.
will come on and
Now
make his
pitching for
4th
the
appearance in this campaign.
Number 20, Tyler Glasnow.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He's
Leading
batting
off for the
cleanup
Athletics,
in this one, but will
the
get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff
Now
hitter.
batting,
Shows
right
some
fielder,
great patience and discipline, making
Hannah.
the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Mark Hanna, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
The
ones
batter,
have that late
number
action that
22.
just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting,
Pretty textbook
the second
breaking
baseman,
ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and he misses again. 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 2-1 home. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. This one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Another full count pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. The 0-1 fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ready on 0-2. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lays off. 2-2 now. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit high and deep is straight away right field. Meadows going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The second baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Lifted into center field. Laureano is right there. 1 down.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in, Michael Perez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now.
Baseman.
Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ready now, Matt Duffy. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Fire sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Offering on its way. On the line, that's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Duffy over at second. Robertson on at first with 2 down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1 offering. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Line to the right side, but foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard,
Leading
guys.
off for Oakley.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 46.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one,
Not
no
what he
strike.
wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball
And a
two.
fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Ball
3-0 now.
Three
Well,
balls,
ball three,
no
and
strike.
listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon.
Now
and
batting,
that leads us right to
the
our
third
Oakland
baseman,
leaderboard, as we
Matt
see that his season total
Chapman.
is good for second best on the club. At the plate, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's a slider up and in for ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and 2 strikes. Down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. And there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third, and they won't get an out from this, as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very
Up
often.
next for Oakland,
Finally, they
the
show
first
some
baseman,
signs of life.
Matt
These guys have been swinging the
Olson.
bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
The batter,
and the force play is now in
designated
order.
hitter, Chris.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Simeon on third, Chapman on second. Olsen is over at first with one away. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Into the box, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 22.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Two balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2, here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the A's 5, the Rays nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon.
Leading off for the Rays.
Things started here in the second half of the
hitter,
6th.
number 8.
With the first pitch, here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
No strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
3 of those pitches were
The
definitely
batter,
out
number
of the zone,
1.
but that last pitch
Good
looked
stop.
pretty darn good to
Willie.
me. You're not
Good
usually
job
going to
it.
get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Grossman ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms
The first
off
baseman,
the wall.
number 2.
Outfielder does a great job of
Yandy
getting it in quickly, and
Diaz.
probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a
The batter,
rough go of it at the plate
number
with him.
7.
And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Michael Perez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 0-1, here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Kenna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
Your
Jose
attention, please.
De Leon is
Now
on the pitch
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen
Rays.
now to start inning number
Number
7.
87, Jose De Leon.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Leading off for
it
the
was
Athletics,
a flyout for him
the
in
left
his
fielder,
last
number
trip.
8, Robbie Grossman.
First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. De Leon playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 24th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
I'm no
number
hitting
46.
coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Into the box now, Bo Taylor. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. Swinging a looper to left. And that's in there, base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And he takes a good swing at that one, as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Chris Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taylor at second, Chapman at first, 2 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass, as the inning is over. A strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Ladies and
Yusmeiro
gentlemen,
Petit gets
your
the call
attention,
from
please.
the pen to take over on
Now
the mound
pitching
and
for
start
the
the home
Athletics.
seventh.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Leading
Matt
off
Duffy.
for the
He'll match
Reds,
up with a new pitcher
the
to
third
begin their
baseman,
half of the seventh.
Matt
Starting to run out of time.
Duffy.
They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Daniel Robertson.
Settling in now, Daniel Robertson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball called for strike two.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're two down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
The center fielder, number
No, that was
24.
pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air to right field. Kenna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your
Austin
attention,
Pruitt
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so
Rays.
to start the 8th.
Number 45, Austin Pruitt.
Now in the box, Chris Davis. He'll try to
Leading off for
follow
the
up the
Athletics,
double in his last
the designated
at-bat with
hitter,
another big hit right
Chris
here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The Rays came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Hard hit towards center. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Mark Hanna. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Diaz is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 22.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Buchter
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
A's.
half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin
Leading off
Meadows.
for the Rays,
0 for 2 here to start the
right
afternoon.
fielder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Simeon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Buchter is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch. It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball well outside.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Popped straight up. Olsen ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game.
The first baseman, number 2.
Single of the game,
Yandy.
3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1 left for Tampa. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
please. To start the 9th inning,
now
as he'll try to keep the score right where it is,
number
heading
56,
to the bottom of the 9th.
Adam Kolarek.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one
Leading
to
off
greet
in
him,
the
as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses. 1-2.
That's the count. 1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Next up for the A's, Robbie Grossman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Yeah.
2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 46.
Digging in to try it again, Bo Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Two out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they hold a 5-0 lead.
Your attention, please.
Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Joaquin Soria.
Digging in once again, number 11. And Dan, what's gone
Leading
wrong
off
for this
the Reds
lineup today? They're only 3
outs
outs away from being shut out.
Number 11.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Soria has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they
Now
can't
batting.
seem to get that
Number
one big
7.
knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Standing in now, Michael Perez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looped out toward third. Profile for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The
Oh,
third
man,
baseman,
that's
number
just a
5.
backbreaker right there.
Matt.
You get the leadoff man to start the
Guthrie.
9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0 home is taken high and outside, but for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but
Now
caught
batting.
way too much of
The
the
left
plate.
fielder.
Nice execution by the
Daniel
hitter.
Robertson.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and
The center
second now.
fielder, number 24.
Hey, this might be their best
Avisaíl
opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling
Garcia.
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Up next for the Rays, Avisaíl Garcia. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses for ball 1.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-0 the final score today. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Fiers notches his 3rd win of the year. Danny Salazar was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-0. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-4. The Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-4. The Brew Crew hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 5-4. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 3-1. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 2-1. The Tigers totaled 11 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-1. The Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-0. The Cardinals finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-0. The Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 10-0. The Cubbies combined for 4 total home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-4. The Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they dismantled the Giants 8-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 6-0. Felix Pena grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Angels got past the Rays 5-1. The Minnesota Twins brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-2. The Orioles combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-2. Ivan Nova won his 4th game thus far, helping lead the White Sox over the Yankees 3-1. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-2. Josh Bell dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Pirates took care of the Braves 11-9. The Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-1. Steven Matz was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 2-0. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Padres 8-1. The Chicago Cubs picked up, 19 hits in this one as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 10-7. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.